Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another reaction, I guess. We're watching Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, Volume 10. Which, before we go to the reaction, the link for the video will be in the description. Go and watch it before you watch me, because I'll probably be stopping every single second to talk and well, discuss what we're watching. But yeah, go and support the original video and the original creator. Next, who deserves it. An amazing channel. But anyway, to the reaction. Yoink. Yoink. Welcome back to Next. Welcome, Nexpo. Thank you for making me hate people more. Oh, coffee. Sweet coffee. It's only my fourth for the day. I can feel my heart leaving me. Adorable.
There's a certain beauty that exists in works of media that can both scare and engage you. The many nights that I've spent awake,
my knee.
lights off, blanket on, soaking up content from the darker side of the world that we all live in has blessed me with both memories
You're
and
welcome.
scars that will live with me
Yes.
for a lifetime. I love to be scared, and given the fact that you're here tonight,
I mean, I don't think those
to assume that you do too. I started
don't-
this series back in 2018.
I don't think those videos are scary, but they're more disturbing. Why the fuck did I minimize the video?
Because there were a few creepy oddities that I found back at that point in
Oh, wait, that's
time.
from 2020.
But little did naive me know that if you do a bit of digging, you'll unearth a bit more than you were ever prepared for.
I found a group related to what World Corp thing. To that World Corp thing. Anonymous. 231. Tuesday, 31st December 2019. This stuff is serious. This isn't a creepypasta or a joke or anything. I don't know where else to post this shit. I have something. I was looking at mobile games just for shits and giggles, and come across one called CNR jailbreak. It's something. I soon learned that these guys find kids. Fuck's sake! Why again? Find kids in this game and other games. They pretty much stalk them online. Okay, I guess we're preparing the stick again. Cool. And here I'll torture you, David. I came into contact with a few members to Reddit. The only conversation I had that I feel would be worth something. Why children
I
again?
aim to celebrate the 10th episode of this series with some of the most bone-chilling discoveries that I've come across to date. I mean that.
There'll be ads in a minute,
If
chat.
you're here for a
Prepare
casual
yourselves.
viewing Experience, I suggest you leave now.
I'm not, but please don't involve children in here again.
To 5 more hand-picked and disturbing things from around the internet.
Let's go. One of my favorite playlists. To be honest, I really like disturbing things. Or at least to learn about. I don't like them in general, but I like learning about them. Oh, sorry. Doorbell Discovery. That's from a game, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not entirely... Sorry. Not entirely sure from which one? It looks familiar though. Chat, if you know where that's from, please tell me. It looks like a horror game, which we can add to the spoopy wheel.
The popularity of doorbell
Which reminds me, YouTube, if October is not over yet, that normally means that I'll be playing horror games, because the entire October we're gonna be playing horror games. So if you like horror games, feel free to drop in the Twitch on the streams. I'll appreciate you.
cameras has been on the rise since the mid-2010s, being
I don't-
utilized as tools.
Which, funny enough, I don't think, at least as far as I'm aware, I don't think in Bulgaria doorbell cameras are that popular. Actually, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've seen them almost anywhere.
That can monitor your home when you're away. Residents that own them have caught some incredibly bizarre footage. While a disturbing masked figure, a TV man, and a girl stumbling onto someone's porch are some of the most notable bits of video.
Oh my god, I'm at a skill check. Fail loop all over again. Don't worry, man, you can do it.
They pale in comparison to how unnerving the following footage is.
Oh, that...
On the
I think that's what that.
2019,
I think we watched that
11:11
with the
p.m.,
woman in the
a
white
family
shirt.
in Los Angeles heard screaming that sounded like a kidnapping or a murder was taking place. After the initial shock of hearing it, they went out to
Jesus.
their porch in hopes of witnessing what was unfolding.
Why? Just call the police. I mean, obviously check, but call the police. But don't go out. I was about to say that could be an animal. Never mind, that animal would not scream. Somebody help me. Jesus Christ. Of course. That car was looking up to go a little bit too fast. Yeah, at
Shortly
night.
after this incident, the police were called out to location to investigate.
Good.
They questioned residents.
my
and
hair is
inquired
itching
with
my
the
nose.
surrounding homes on if they too had a doorbell camera. However,
I heard
not
this
much
one.
came of it, besides a few eyewitness accounts. Those that were able to catch a glimpse of the chaos claim that the vehicle in question was an unknown white hatchback.
A hatchback?
Apparently,
What is... Let me go back. I want to see what a hatchback... Ah, one with the larger backspace. I forgot what it's
shortly after
called.
this incident, the police were called out to location to
Okay.
investigate. They questioned
At lea-
residents and inquired with
Please
the
correct me if I'm
surrounding
wrong,
homes on if they too had a doorbell
I'm not
camera.
familiar with cars that
However,
much.
not much
especially
came
in
of it,
English.
Aside from a few eyewitness accounts. Those that were able to catch a glimpse of the chaos claim that the vehicle in question was an unknown white hatchback. Apparently, while the woman was screaming for help, a man in the driver's seat was apologizing nonstop before the vehicle sped off out of earshot.
Okay, before we continue, I like to theorize what's happening. What's happening, I guess, could be man finds wife cheating. Man goes, man kills the person that the wife cheated with, and then grabs the woman, the wife, and then drags her to the car. And that's why she was screaming, somebody help.
As of writing, this investigation
no.
is ongoing. Surprisingly, updates have been sparse, leaving various onlookers frustrated at the lack of a resolution. The woman's screams were bone-chilling, and unfortunately, without a conclusive lead so far, they merely left to keep an ear out.
Oh, never mind then.
As she made it out of that situation unharmed.
I guess he was just beating her, which is not good, but better than she being killed. She can at least escape that way, like if she's not killed, and hopefully sue him. Ghost in the attic. We like ghost stories in here. At least I do not believe in ghosts. Could they exist? Could be. We might just not have the technology to see them or detect them yet, but at that point, I don't think they exist.
On June 26, 2019, a Redditor named Bleachpong would make a post that would
Bleachpong.
quickly shoot to the top of the r/paranormal subreddit. It bears the title. After years of hearing weird noises in our house,
Yes?
they captured something eerie on video. Here, they go forth to explain a bit of backstory
Okay.
about some strange happenings that have played out.
Well,
in
let's
their
listen
home,
closely.
while accompanying this entire post with an extremely eerie video. In that backstory, they explain the following.
Yes.
First
Hopefully
of
didn't
all,
hear the crack.
I've never believed in ghosts, and I don't consider my home to be a creepy place at all. The house was only built about 9 years ago.
Oh, damn.
And as far as I know, the land it's on doesn't have a dark history of any kind. However, ever since we moved in, we've experienced some strange things. The
Yes.
weirdest part is most of what we've experienced involves toys. Aside from one time, my brother says he clearly heard our dad calling his name from downstairs, only to find out he was the only one home. One recurring thing we've heard tons of times over the years is the sound of someone digging around in this big plastic tub of Lego pieces. When we were kids, we all collected and built Bionicles
Okay.
all the time in our playroom upstairs.
Ooh. I love Bionicles. I never had one, but I always wanted one as a child. They looked awesome.
The sound of shifting the pieces around,
They were a
to
little
look
bit
for
too
a part
expensive at the
makes
time.
a very loud and distinct noise that everyone in our house became familiar with. But it was common for us to hear it when we were certain that no one was up there. When we got older, we stored our vast collection of bionicles and tub of loose parts in a long closet, and we've continued to hear the noise coming from there every now
A long closet?
and then.
Okay.
We've always been confused and weirded out by the sound, but we never bothered to record the noises, just because everyone in our house has heard it firsthand, and a recording of the sound of Legos in the next room didn't seem like it would interest anyone else. We told a friend about this, who thought it was crazy and insisted that we record it next time. Not long after that, both of my brothers were watching TV and heard the sound down the hall. They immediately started recording, and we got pretty decent audio of the noise. I
Okay.
want to reiterate that we've never felt unsafe in our home. We're not bothered
I mean,
by
your
the things
home.
we've experienced, but they're a little
It would be weird if you feel unsafe in your home. That feels like a torture to me, and I don't like it.
strange. Let me know what you think.
Yes.
The video attached is about 1.5 minutes long.
Damn.
It shows the three guys pausing their baseball game because they've just heard something.
I'm
really
jealous. I
annoying.
can't pause my TV.
Yeah, I hear that from I hear that loudly.
I want to pause your TV. I mean, not really, but I always, as a child, found that, I guess, feature really fascinating. Because it sounded really fun to be able to pause the TV on a cartoon, go do what I had to do, and again go back to... Oh, do that? I have no idea. I know some people can do it, also record TV. Like TV channels or shows, and then play them back or play them back after they've aired, but I'm not entirely sure how that works. I always wanted to do that as a child. Just stop movie. Yeah, I mean, you just go in the, let's say, the movie, and you like ask the actor, sir or madam, can you please stop for like 30 minutes? I'll be back. Just someone pause the show. We'll be right back.
That's loud.
Stop speaking.
That's very loud. What's going on now? Shh. What the heck?
Is it just me that doesn't hear anything?
Yeah, there's nobody up here. There's really nothing in here.
Oh, that's what they mean by a long attic. Okay.
This is. Yeah. Hang on, there's nothing up here.
Yo, that looks sick. Also, I didn't hear anything. Catch that? Nope. Yo, that's cool. What's the chance of them doing it because they're bored?
As we can see in that footage, the upper torso of that large action figure moved, just like that door doll in the previous Disturbing Things episode. People have gone forth to claim that it could either be a battery-powered figure, or that a mouse might have bumped it, but
Yeah.
Peach Pong denied these both, accompanying their explanation with a full photo of how it was built.
Ooh.
Furthermore,
That's
they claim
sick.
that if it were a mouse, then, if anything, they'd merely move a few pieces around and not its entire torso. Seeing as the figure is considerably taller than an
Yo. Okay, I wanna chat. Sometimes in the future, we might be building those on stream because that looks sick.
already tall cereal box, then it would take a substantial amount of force to rotate it, especially given the fact that there isn't exactly a hinge anywhere near its stomach. The only explanation I
Still fighting with the Bionicles now. Yes, I was fascinated with them since I was a child, but I never had one, which makes me sad.
can really entertain here would be a hoax.
But that
However,
looks sick.
That would take an extremely small and well-hidden person to sit back there, completely
Donate money to Funston's new Bionicle obsession. Feel free to. I'm not gonna say no to money. I like money.
invisible by the camera. Also, the subtlety of the shots, which happens in just a mere split second, lends credence to the fact that the video that they caught was what they presumed to be real, without any sort of foul play.
I mean, if there is foul play, I don't think they will say that there is foul play, but
Since this incident, Bleach Pong has vanished. Gone. No updates, which leaves the mystery surrounding this footage stuck in limbo.
the ghost caught them.
I truly hope that sometime in the near future, they make a return with pictures, footage, or anything, so we can dig into this mystery a bit deeper. For all we know, it could be something mundane or innocent, but given the aforementioned circumstances,
My hair is tickling my
it's hard to
nose.
discount the possibility that
I don't
Bleach
think it's a
just
ghost.
might
Not entirely sure what it is.
have
Probably a
witnessed
hoax.
haunting.
But I do not believe in ghosts as of yet. Like if I see with my own eyes, I mean, if I see a proof of ghosts, maybe I'll start believe them. But a lot of, I mean, some ghost seeing stories, because your brain, like our brains, like the human brain, like joking, it really likes joking with us. For example, if you're, I guess, old enough, you might have heard about the Bloody Mary challenge, where you go in your bathroom, light candles, then turn off the light in the bathroom, look deeply in the mirror, and chant the name a couple of times, and then she appears. I know how that works, and it's really fascinating of why and how it works. Basically, you look in the mirror, like, and because of the only light that is in the room is candles, which makes the room extremely dim, you looking at your own face, which is dimly lit, you can't really see the features of your face. And then you staring and staring and staring. And then you thinking about the creepy Bloody Mary picture you've seen. Your face starts slowly shifting to what you think, or what to whatever you think about. And that's why you see Bloody Mary. Because you're trying to make sense of what you're seeing, and because it's dim, the features of your face starts slowly changing, because you can't see that well. The real Bloody Mary challenges, well, if you played Rusty Lake, you would know. Yes, give me a Bloody Mary. I miss that game. It was fun. I watched a 12-hour video. Well, it was 3 videos to 4 hours each about Rusty Lake, and God, I miss those games. YouTube, if you don't know what Rusty Lake is, please go and check it. And please play it. An amazing puzzle games. One of the best. Also, daily reminder, I guess, do not smoke. Smoking is bad.
Involves a man by the name of Tim Birmingham.
Oh!
For the past few years now, he's been vlogging his life on his self-titled YouTube channel. And if you watch a bit of his content, you'll notice pretty quickly that Tim is an extremely likable guy. He's a big foodie.
He's
He loves to
adorable.
enjoy lions, and ultimately
He
seems
looks so cute. I don't know why, but he looks adorable. Also, I really hope that story is not about him being a piece of shit. Please, Tim. Please. Don't make you use the stick.
easygoing life.
I have a similar field around my home.
In the
Oh,
midst of
no.
his uploads, there's one that starkly stands out as one of the most unintentionally unsettling ones on his channel. In an upload
Tim, please.
titled, "She's Still Sleeping," we're able to observe one of his daily vlogs. Before I explain the backstory, have a
Oh
look at it.
no. Tim, no. What are two? Please don't be a corpse. Please?
Hey everyone. How you doing?
Thank you, Seribot.
Hey, it is me, Timothy. She's still sleeping.
Oh, he's from the south.
She's still sleeping. About past 12 o'clock in the afternoon, everyone. That is a rarity for
Oh no.
Danny to do. Sleep.
Oh no. It could be something creepy happening with him, like doing something, or she could have died. Oh no.
But yeah, she's sleeping away. Wow.
Oh
Can't believe it.
no.
Can't believe it. Amazing. She's just sleeping in.
Oh no.
Not
No,
used to
Timothy.
seeing her sleep in. Usually she's up and being on her computer or doing something, but she must be tired.
I love his accent though. I love South. I think he's from the South. I love South accents.
Tim cheerfully explains that his wife is sleeping in abnormally late, and that she's usually up by this point playing on the computer.
Oh no.
It's past noon now, and while it's not out of the ordinary for people to sleep past this, little does he know during filming that she isn't sleeping.
Oh no. It is the second one. The ladder, I think it's called in English. Oh, the ladder, yes.
Penny Bice,
Oh no.
Tim's significant other, passed away that night in her sleep due to unknown circumstances.
Rest in peace, lady.
In a follow-up video to this one, he explains that
Aww.
she was up the night before, playing on her computer, and went to bed as usual.
Aww. I feel bad for
She and Tim
him.
apparently fight over the blanket pretty often, and he recalls her doing that night, all with no real indication that anything was vitally wrong.
Oh no.
Also in this, Tim addresses some of the comments that people left, heavily criticizing him for keeping the video up. He claimed that he wanted to leave it be so he could have something to remember her by, and seeing as this was over 2 years ago now, it seems that he held true to his word.
Aww.
Tim
God.
seems to be doing okay for himself now. Back
Aw,
to his vlogs,
he's so
food
cute.
reviews, and sports recaps.
God, I
Occasionally,
need to get a
he uploads
whiteboard.
tribute videos about his beloved Penny,
Aww.
and these are usually met with overwhelming support.
Aww. Rest in peace, lady. I'm not a
She's
religious
still
person, but
sleeping.
I guess
Penny,
it.
is it
I'm not entirely sure why I'm saying that, like, rest in peace. I guess it's. I forgot the word. Hello, Hex. Sad video. Not really sad, it's more of disturbing videos.
insanely jarring? What appears to be a normal, everyday vlog.
That particular
about
one was
himself
sad,
and
yes.
sleeping Was,
The previous video we watched was disgusting as fuck.
in actuality, not at all what it seemed.
Feel bad for Timothy though. Hopefully he's still doing okay, because that video is like pretty sure 5 years old at this point. Yes. This is a trigger warning. This is disturbing video around the internet. It will get very, very disturbing. Right, yes. Oh, you've watched Nextpo? Hell yeah. I discovered Nextpo because of Mint. I don't think I've watched him before that. And I really love his content. Yeah, but it was the Sleeping Wife one. So, rest in peace.
We all love a good night out.
Nope, not true.
especially in college.
Nope.
In September of 2019,
Why is he lying? We don't like good night outs here. I like being at home at night. That's about it.
at the University of Ohio,
Out is scary.
students were
Out has
throwing a
people in
pretty
it.
large Project X style house party. Everything seemed to be going
Ooh,
just
look at the
fine
knobs.
until one man decided that he'd raise his glass for a toast in one of the most extreme ways possible.
I like being home during the day also. Shame. Again, during the day, out has more people than the night. Also,
Someone
my
who
hair
the
is
university
itching my
claims is
nose.
not a student there,
Tickling my nose, I guess.
decided to climb a utility pole, of all things.
People, why? That's not as much disturbing as stupidity. People know through those little circular things, there is electricity in them, right? And if you touch them, normally you end as a rotisserie chicken, right? Why are we climbing those? If you're not a professional or licensed person that needs to climb those, why are we climbing those?
Performing his stunts.
Little
As
hands.
you might expect,
That's
this didn't
disturbing.
turn out well for him. But even worse, this was all captured by multiple people on Snapchat.
There's so many people. You would never catch me in a place like this.
The following footage was
Jesus,
witnessed.
that's the disturbing part of the video. Oh no, please don't show the video. Curiosity drives to death. Yes. The following footage contains disturbing imagery. Viewer discretion advised. YouTube. You're advised. The fuck was he expecting? Also, what happened? I'm not good with electricity, so YouTube comments, feel free to correct me on that. But he was not shocked at first because I think he was touching only one of the wires. I'm pretty sure the bottom one. And when his hand touched the most top one, he in Bulgarian it's zazemil. So earth it, I guess would be in English. He made a circuit, and electricity went through him, which is bad. That's why chickens are not electrified when they're staying on the wires. Rest in peace. Hopefully he's not dead though.
As we could see, after being electrocuted,
Jesus Christ,
he
the
was
arc.
limp before falling an entire 30 feet to the ground.
Let's
Very fortunately for him, he survived.
go.
That's not to say that everyone initially thought he was dead.
I mean,
On social media,
he got shocked twice and he fell from 30 feet. Normally.
these videos blew up. Because of this, people honed in on Barstool Sports, a Twitter account that's notorious for tweeting out stunts pulled by college students. At the time, though, many, including
Like,
them,
please don't do
didn't
stuff like
believe
that,
the fact
YouTube.
that he survived.
In
And so
chat.
they put out the following message.
That's shock.
Please stop messaging us the video of the guy getting electrocuted on Palmer tonight. We're not posting it.
Okay. That was funny.
In the first response to this, though, you see the gruesome aftermath.
It's sad, we should not be laughing.
A Twitter user named Zushin tweeted the following.
Yes.
Well, here's the aftermath. He's okay
Oh, thank God.
with this video.
Look at the burns.
Tyler later claimed on Twitter, I broke 3 bones in my left leg, and 1 broke through my skin. I
Three in your left. Jesus Christ. He
a
broke
slight
almost
fracture
everything.
in my right hand, and 4 minor breaks in my back.
In the leg, I mean.
I also got a lot of burns from this, and will be out of work for at least 8 weeks or more. So if anything helps,
He.
this was accompanied by a GoFundMe to assist with his medical bills. But
Oh, is that in
unfortunately for
America?
him,
Jesus.
this was met with a negative response. All in all, he seems to be recovering. What many thought was going to be a simple night out at a house party, in reality, quickly turned dour. Tyler Uwer's stunt was an incredibly dumb move, leaving partygoers stunned at the possibility that they'd single-handedly witnessed a fatal freak accident. Luckily, that wasn't the case.
They
but
were
this
left stunned.
situation serves as a lesson, hopefully repelling others that would have any
I
shred
think-
of a desire.
Based on what I remember, there was a problem with teenagers doing similar, like getting shocked with similar fashion, but on train tracks because they were trying to take a dangerous selfie or some bullshit like that, and they were getting shocked because they were climbing train cars and touching the wires. Why are we stupid?
To attempt anything remotely similar to this
Please don't.
in the future.
Unless you're trained professional, don't climb those. Jesus. The station. Oh no. Oh, I'm concerned and I don't like the title.
I've wanted to talk about this from the day I've started this series.
Ooh. Yes.
To cap off this episode, I wanted to discuss what I personally believe
Damn,
to
that's
be,
long.
by far, one of the most disturbing pieces of media that presently exists on the internet. On the night of February 20th, 2003, a band by the name of Great Whites was headlining a show at a West Warwick, Rhode Island venue by
Yes.
the name of the station. The footage you're watching was captured by a journalist named Brian Butler from the town's local news station, WPRI. In attendance to shoot a video about nightclub safety He began documenting the band's opening song, Desert Moon. Everyone seemed to be having
Not entirely
a
sure where
great
that's
time,
going.
with nothing seemed to have gone awry. But little did they know that this performance would rapidly devolve into the 10th deadliest nightclub fire in world history.
Guess this time. Could be the fireworks in behind them, or the fire spray, or whatever it's called.
So what happened? Just seconds into the song,
God.
the band's tour manager, Michael Bichelle, set off pyrotechnics that he claimed he was permitted to use by the nightclub's owner.
Was
What
he?
he or the audience didn't see coming was the fact that these
Ow.
would suddenly set fire to the studio foam that surrounded the backside of the stage.
Hey.
Everyone thought it was part of the show.
Jesus. Ooh. Oh, it literally looks like a part of the show. Holy. I don't... But the smoke is kind of spreading, so... Up. Up. The cameraman is smart. He's slowly leaving. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's not...
Began to realize
really?
that the fire wasn't intended. A manic rush to get out. took
Wow,
place.
that's not good.
In less than 60 seconds, the entire stage was ablaze. While
God.
there were 4 exits to the building, the vast majority of attendees stormed the front door that they entered through, resulting in a dog pile that severely slowed
Oh, that never...
everyone's
Oh,
exit.
that never ends well.
Because of this, everyone began to panic further, leading to a massive jam in the narrow hallway that surrounded that route. Brian, among a few others, ended up making it out safely. However,
A
the
few-
remainder of the footage shows that the vast
Jesus.
majority of concert goers weren't quite as lucky. In the latter
No.
half of the night, screams, mass panic, and smoke can be observed coming from the building that, after a matter of minutes, was completely ablaze.
God. Rest in peace, people. That was really bad chance. God. I mean, that's why there always need to be someone calm to guide people, but in that case, who would not panic? Jesus. What the fuck? Michael Miller. Rest in peace, people. I mean, if you're inside, please don't bring pyrotechnics unless you're in a big stage. And they're safety people, because I don't think there were safety people in here. Like, I'm not entirely sure, but please, again, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But if they have pyrotechnics in a show, isn't the fire department supposed to be like, you need to tell the fire department about that? So if something happens, they can be fast, and also you should have some preventive measures about that. I mean, it all should happen really fast, so... Jesus. Wow. Jesus.
That night, 100 people lost their lives, with 230 of them bearing non-fatal injuries.
Oh.
Among those that passed were the band's guitarist,
No.
Longley, and the show's MC, Michael Gonsalves, both of which
Mhm.
were believed to have lost valuable escape time due to their attempts at salvaging their equipment.
Why?
In a first interview with
Why?
Brian Butler, the one that captured the footage, they claimed the following. "It was
God.
that fast. As soon
Yeah.
as the pyrotechnics stopped, the flame had started on the egg crate backing behind the stage, and it just went up the ceiling, and people stood and watched it, and some people backed off. When I turned around,
Gotta admit, going out in a blaze during a band is the most meta way to go. True, but going out in a blaze because you only went to grab your guitar is a bit stupid. Guitar you can buy back. Life you can't.
people were already trying to leave, and others were just sitting there going,
Ow.
"Yeah, that's great." And I remember that statement because I was like, this is not great. This is time to leave.
Unfortunate,
At
Jesus.
first, there was no panic.
I mean,
Everyone
people
just
thought
kinda
it's part of
turned.
the show.
Most people still just stood there. In the other rooms, the smoke hadn't gotten to them. The flame wasn't that bad, and they didn't think anything of it.
God, but also 100 people, also that's...
Once we all
God
started to turn
damn.
towards the door, and we got bottlenecked into the front door, people just kept pushing, and eventually everyone popped out of the door, including myself. That's when I turned back.
You're on
I
fire
went
too.
around back. There was no one coming
Jesus,
out of the
chat.
back door anymore. I kicked out a side window
Whoa.
to try to get people out of there. And then I did crawl
Wow.
out. I went back around the front again, and that's when you saw
Also,
people
shouldn't...
stacked on top
I'm
of
not
each
entirely sure how all that is, but shouldn't there be like some fire preventive measures in the building? Like sprinklers or fire extinguishers or something like that? I mean, I don't think it would have helped, but... Genuine question. I know there should be fire extinguishers, but... If that's in America, shouldn't there be sprinklers? At least every single movie I see, in every single building there is fire extinguishers, like fire sprinklers.
other, trying to get out the front door. And by then, the black smoke
Oh.
was pouring out over their heads.
Fire people.
I noticed when the pyro stopped, the flame had kept going on both sides. And then on one side,
God.
it did come over the top. And that's when I said, I have to leave. And I turned around. I said, get out, get to the door, get to the door. And people just stood
Instinct.
there. There was a table in the way at the door, and I pulled that out just to get it out of the way so people could get out easier.
Well
I
done.
never expected it to take off as fast as it did. It was so fast. It had to be 2 minutes tops before the whole place was black smoke.
Jesus Christ.
According to reports, there were 462 people in attendance that night.
Wait, how many I
Whereas the
missed?
venue's
Sorry.
official capacity, there were 462 people in attendance
Wow.
that night, whereas the venue's official capacity was 404. Survivors of the blaze claimed
Jesus.
that while there were multiple exits, bouncers were restricting people from escaping via the back door. This
Why?
restriction was in place up until the moment that the bouncers realized the reality of the situation,
Ah, okay,
at
see.
which point they fled.
Understandable.
According to further reports, the station's owners, Michael and Jeffrey Derderian, both didn't have workers' comp insurance for their employees, nor did they have any sort of fire safety system in place. Both
And that's why you should have regular checks on stuff like those. Or in places like those.
details in their legal cases.
Hopefully they
After
get
this all took place,
sued.
blame shifted through
and
multiple
lost.
parties. The band claimed that they had permission to use pyrotechnics for their show. The Derderian brothers claimed otherwise.
Obviously they did.
Furthermore, the distributors of the studio foam and JBL, the producer of the venue's speakers, were blamed for the flammable material in their products. However, both denied any wrongdoing.
What the fuck?
In regards to official charges and sentencing, the band's tour manager, in 2006, pleaded guilty to one.
Hey, blame the manufacturer, not the fucking venue for not having any fire preventive measures, of course. The only natural solution, I guess. Come on, people.
15 years in prison, with 4 to serve and 11 years suspended.
Let's
topped off
go.
with 3 years of probation. In 2007,
At least they
with good
served
behavior,
time.
He'd become eligible for parole.
Probably should have
as
been
the
more
judge
for
saw
the...
him unlikely to reoffend.
Wait.
As if he topped off with 3 years and 15 years in prison, was guilty to charges and sentencing. The band's tour manager, in 2006.
Oh no, not
pleaded
him. What?
guilty
Ah,
to
okay.
100 counts of involuntary manslaughter, resulting in 15 years in prison.
She took the
with
blame.
4 to serve.
I'm pretty sure the owners of that thing should have been in prison as well. Because that thing happened kind of because of them. Because, I mean, we don't know, but probably they give the... Oh yeah, you can use pyrotechnics. Like, if they didn't, it would be pretty obvious when they're setting up the pyrotechnics. They shouldn't be there. And second of all, fire preventive measures, you should have them. They're really nice. Especially in stuff like that.
And 11 years suspended, topped off with 3 years of probation. In 2007, with good behavior,
Oh.
he'd become eligible for parole as the judge saw him unlikely to reoffend. As of 2008, it was granted. As for Michael Derderian, he received the same punishment, but in 2009 was released from prison due to
No.
good behavior. Jeffrey, on the other hand, received a 10-year suspended sentence with 3 years of probation and 500 hours of community service,
Damn.
but avoided all prison time
What?
due to a no-contest plea. Within a myriad of in- and out-of-court settlements to victims and their families, as of September of 2008, over $115 million had been paid out in total due to the calamity that occurred on that late February evening.
Damn. If only money could buy life.
The station nightclub fire,
Jesus.
in its entirety, is a situation that never should have happened.
God, look at the fire though.
To the lack of
I mean, as
offensive
majestic as it is, because I love the fire in general. It's a majestic element. 100 people losing their life is tragic.
to the bouncers forbidding people from exiting. The entire incident is something that will forever go down as one of the worst tragedies in recent history.
I wonder, because it's not the worst, what happened?
100 lives were lost. Lives that were in attendance to simply have a good time and enjoy a rock band. Lives that did not deserve, by any stretch, to have their existence brutally taken from them.
Agreed. I mean, also the bouncers didn't know the situation is that bad until it get worse. So, I mean, you can blame them, but it's not entirely on them. At least that's how I see it.
Tonight, we've explored some of the most disturbing bits of
Thank you,
media that are
Nexpo.
out there. Like I said, if you do a bit of digging, you'll find that the world can be dark, disturbing, and incredibly depressing.
Those are actually disturbing.
Thanks to all of you for joining me in this 10th installment
Thank you,
of
Nexpo.
Disturbing Things from Around the Internet.
Me appreciate
I
that.
hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any other bits of dark media that you'd like to share for a future video, feel free to shoot me an email or submit it to my subreddit.
Yes. I'm not entirely sure if he's still doing it, but
With that being said, thanks once again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I love you all,
bye, Nexpo.
and good night.
But anyway, thank you YouTube for watching. Go and watch the original video, support Nexpo. He deserves it. He still does it, but it's a series nowadays. Oh, okay. It scares nowadays. Okay, good to know. We still have what to watch. But anyway, thank you YouTube for watching. If you have any suggestion for what I should watch, creepy or not, feel free to drop it in the comments. And again, thank you for watching. We're gonna see each other next time. Until then, don't forget, have fun, everyone. Bye. Yoink.